Hello and welcome to Innovation Exchange. Today we're talking about delivering a successful AI strategy and how to get started with AI in your organisation. I am David Young and I am the Vice CEO of Innovation Exchange and AI Tech North. So let's get started with today's session. Why AI today? Why are we talking about AI today? Well, there's one simple reason. It's been around for decades already. The term AI was actually coined around 1956 by the scientist John McCarthy at Dartmouth College. And since then, we've seen growth and development. And so today, everyone is chasing AI as the new gold rush. The convergence of all rapid access and proliferation of data and the abundance and avenues of information means that AI is now at the forefront of everybody's mind. AI is the new phase of digital transformation. And today, we're moving into the age of intelligent empowerment. Here we see how Industry 4.0 and the convergence comes together. We are in Industry 4.0. We're seeing automation and manufacturing industrial practices. We're seeing the start of modern smart technology, machine-to-machine communication, and the Internet of Things are all coming together to bring AI to industry, to the planet. This new revolution has come about really because we've started to see a proliferation in all the different components, data and technology, and we're seeing smart technology coming into driving, we're seeing 5G, we're seeing cloud, digital insights all coming together to actually build this whole concept of AI and convergence. Why are we having a paradigm shift in business? Well, we're moving from a state where we see BI, data and artificial intelligence overlapping and converging into providing something a little bit more, not just information, but intelligence. You know, the C-level want to see applications that will show us the intelligence, not the data anymore. It's the invisible insight in your data. Intelligence today becomes information tomorrow. But there is a change in what businesses, C-levels and executives are demanding today. The trend is demanding a data strategy for your analytics strategy before you can even apply an AI strategy. So we need to democratize data and then analytics before you can democratize AI. Intelligence is the information in your data. So what we really need to know is how do we achieve this? This is done through onboarding and working cross skills and creating a center of excellence that includes DS, BI, AI, all of which need to be covered within your AI strategy. We're now seeing all the major players out there are starting to incorporate AI components and services into their mainstream technologies, which allows companies and corporations to build custom applications that have AI capabilities. We've all probably seen chatbots by now on customer service calls, had number plate recognition as we go into car parks. It's creeping its way into our daily lives and the advantages are really clear. And when we're on holiday and we need to speak a language we're not fluent in to order dinner, we just need to pick up our phones and it's there. It's covering areas such as vision, speech, language, knowledge and search capabilities. And so it's in our everyday lives and it's growing and it's not going to go away. So we need to start developing our strategies around dealing with all of these technologies. The first thing we need to look at is how we develop an AI use case, how we need to start empowering your employees, engaging with your customers, enhancing the efficiency of your business processes, optimizing the operations and transforming your systems and technologies. So if any of the above apply, you actually potentially have a potential AI use case out there already. For any business problem, we first need to ask, why do I need to formulate a strategy? Am I looking to transform one or all of my business processes in the next 3 to 5 years? Am I looking to enhance or optimize certain aspects of the business? Being very specific about why I need to do this. The next thing is, what am I going to do with all of this? Do I need to innovate, migrate, build or predict? And then we need to actually ask this last question of, how am I going to achieve this with the resources I have available to us in order to create the solution that we need? And the strategy needs to encompass all of these aspects. For a strategy, we need to have a long-term vision. We need to see how we can manage the culture within our strategy as well. We need to look at the change management the strategy will invoke, and we need a blueprint to deliver and execute your AI solutions. We need an approach, either a top-down or bottom-up approach, that ensures all the needs, all levels are met, and we need to do what will work within a particular organisation. Choosing the technology which is right for the business and IT and can be implemented effective. All of these aspects need to be incorporated within the strategy. We need to see leadership. Without leadership, you cannot implement AI at all. Leaders will have to work harder to realise the benefits of AI. In most organisations today, AI is a source of evolutionary benefits, but we are confident over the long run it will be a revolutionary force. AI will lead to changes in how work is done, how decisions are made, and how organisations harness knowledge and information to achieve their goals. We need to bring the right people on board at the right time and then make them aware and available. We need to be making the right investments in people, technology, and the business change that's required. Leaders are responsible for the strategy and developing the blueprint and delivery plan in the medium to long term. Leaders also need to be responsible that the correct processes are in place, and they also need to understand that they have to be ethically and morally responsible to bring ethical innovations forward. We need to democratize. It's important to democratize technology and embed this within the business culture. And this shouldn't be something that's done out of work hours. It should be part of the 9 to 5 day-to-day activity. If you want AI to be taken seriously, you need to give people time and access to empowering the learning that is required, understanding the ethical implications of AI to deliver a first-class AI solution. All interested stakeholders should have access and understanding to ensure communication of what is being proposed by the AI strategy. Engage and embrace this, empower and educate with ethics in mind. So, what's next? We need to understand that machine learning offers a fantastically powerful tool for building useful complex prediction systems quickly. The argument is that it can be dangerous to think of these quick wins as coming for free. At a very high level, it's not just about the coding. The AI value chain is made up of many components, and your strategy needs to reflect and encapsulate these, the culture, the processes, and your infrastructure. It's more than a team of machine learning coders. It's multifaceted and needs a multidisciplinary approach. So, in the words of our founder, Sharon Matthews, don't aim to be an AI specialist. Become an AI artist. An expert may have the skills, but when tech changes, an artist will always design, apply, and express continuously. So what does this essentially mean? It means you need to develop your AI with the ability to re-innovate and redevelop and extend so your AI strategies are capable of continuously redesign without having to re-baseline and zero base every time. Take the colours you have on your AI palette and create a masterpiece after masterpiece. And when new colours are added to that palette, it only enhances the permutation of masterpieces you have the capacity of mastering. So let your AI strategy be a painting. To quote another great artist, art isn't only a painting. Art is anything that's creative, passionate, personal, and great art needs to resonate with the viewer, not only the creator. So there we have it for today. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you soon on our next session in Innovation Exchange.